What's up, y'all? It is Mad V here to bring you another random ass video on fragrances. I have been wanting to do this fragrance collection for a while, and it just excites my every balls. And it just excites me to hell to be able to share this with you all. It might sound like a gag, a joke. It's not. It is a fun, wholehearted video on particular fragrances that most people haven't even tried. They may have heard about them, but haven't tried. And maybe this will get you to try them. So without further ado. So the house of the fragrances that I'm going to talk about is a collection of these fragrances, and it is the house of Nickelodeon. No, I'm serious. It's Nickelodeon. We will get serious now because I want you to respect these fragrances the way that I do. I respect them so much, I bought the whole collection. It also helps that they're $5 each and maybe $9 for the biggest bottle. Nonetheless, it was cheap enough for me to go ahead and just invest and say, I'm gonna do this. This Spongebob collection that I acquired is very interesting, and it's received sort of mixed reviews, to say the least, but they are fun. I mean, they're fun, and if you have children and you want them to smell pretty damn good for super cheap, I would jump on this in a heartbeat. Let's start off with the one, the only Spongebob SquarePants, sir. So this is categorized as an Oriental Fougere. I can see that on the account that the main note, or the, I guess the interesting note in this fragrance is rosemary. And then you have a lot of other things like violet leaf, lavender, amber, of course bergamot, like bergamot's in everything, so sandalwood, oak moss, tonka bean, and musk. On the opening, this fragrance kind of gives you like a sourness about it, I guess, and that could be on the account of the rosemary. You know, it's a very fragrant herb. This is very pleasant, actually. It lasts quite a long time, honestly. This thing gives me about 7 hours. So for a very inexpensive fragrance, this is the big bottle. So this one is, I believe, around $10 or $8, something like that. I can't quite remember. I actually like this fragrance, and I think that you should give it a shot if you like these type of fragrances based off the note list that I gave you. Also, you can go on Fragantica and check it out and see what people have commented on. A lot of it's going to be negative. I think this one's dope, and man, go for it. I think to have a collection like this for super cheap, it's worth giving it a go. So the next one in my Spongebob SquarePants collection is Patrick. This is a woody, floral, musky fragrance, and I would say that this one is very interesting. I think it gets like 90% hate, but regardless, it's interesting. It smells like everything that you would like from a bottle of Mistuling or Fabuloso, or whatever you clean your floor with, and if you are Hispanic, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's very interesting. It's florally, and as it said, musky, a little bit woody. I kind of find appeal to this. It's very interesting. I don't love it. It's like the bottom of the list in this collection. It's got interesting notes. So you get like apple, you get citruses, seagrass, sea notes, freesia. So you get some floral components in there along with some sea notes or with sort of marine accords. And then the middle is all flowers. You get like water lily, mint, watery clementine, salt, and rose. Ooh, a salty rose. That's not what this smells like. The whole middle is basically flowers, but blended pretty well. Not bad. In the base you get moss, vetiver, sandalwood, and white musk.
Fucking racist.
But all in all, not bad. I mean, if you just want to have it for a collection, it's not gonna kill you. It's interesting enough, I think, to try it out. It's a cheap as hell fragrance, so give it a go. Patrick, my least favorite out of the collection, so. Next on the list, it's Squidward. Now this one is, in my opinion, it smells like a clone of Abercrombie and Fitch's Fierce. It smells very similar to Fierce. And this one also has rosemary listed in the top, along with lavender and bergamot. In the middle you get amber and violet leaf, kind of starting to sound like Spongebob, but it's not. And then sandalwood, oak moss, tonka bean, and musk in the base. So pretty similar sounding to the Spongebob one. Does not smell the same. Maybe they lied about the notes? This is interesting. If you like Abercrombie & Fitch's Fierce, then this is a super cheap alternative that you could buy for your child when he goes to elementary school and he looks all dappered up. I mean, for $5, go for it! Squidward. So moving along on my list, I have now on the collection is Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs is also in the Spongebob collection of fragrances, and this is actually a green Irish tweed clone. A green Irish tweed clone. Can you believe that? Yes, I can believe it. But the notes don't really say or indicate that it is green Irish tweed, but my nose says otherwise. So in the top you get like yuzu, lemon, bergamot. Then you get like lavender, amber, and mint in the middle. Then you get a cedar and musk dry down. So I don't see the ambergris in there. The initial spray gives you that very interesting, weird opening, but then it starts to smell more like green Irish tweed as the fragrance progresses. So again, this is $5. It's a green Irish tweed knockoff, sort of, maybe, kind of mixed with something else. I like the way they have like this old school sort of fire hydrant atomizer at the top. It's like, this is the old batch of Mr. Krabs. This is the 2011 batch. No, it's not. This is pretty new. I like it. It's cheap. Give it to your kids. They'll smell expensive. That's what you want, a niche child. All right, last but not least, and this is absolutely my favorite out of the entire list, Gary. Gary's amazing. I love it. I've turned many people onto this, and they've actually thanked me for the price that you pay and for the amount of joy you get out of this fragrance. I would say give it a shot. It will not disappoint. This is basically, to sum it up, summer. This is summer. So citruses and orange blossom, coconut nectar, vanilla leaf, and you get some amber, and you get a sandalwood, driftwood, musk dry down. This is beautiful. It's powdery, it's like sandy, it just smells like what you would smell at the beach. It smells like suntan lotion. It's got like just beautiful woody nuances on the account of like the driftwood. It's very salty, almost sandy, salty, lotiony coconut. That's what you get from this. And it's lovely. It is blended well, actually. This is a very, very well blended fragrance. And the longevity is not bad. I think it's about 5 to 6 hours. But if you're going to the beach, just take the stupid bottle with you and spray it around plant. I actually love this fragrance. And what turned me onto this was a goof review on Viking saying that this was a clone of Viking. No, it's not. It was a goof. It's like somebody wrote it on Reddit and then they posted it on Fragantica. This is nowhere near Viking. It has nothing to do with Viking. Doesn't smell anywhere near Viking. This is more, if anything, a more less boozy and mojito-y Virgin Island water. So all you would have to do is add a drink to this and it's Virgin Island water. Not really. I haven't smelled anything like it, but it is definitely a great summer fragrance. It'll kick off the season. Give this a shot. If you're questionable about the others, fine. This is very unique and I would definitely say to get this. $5 and check it out. That's the end of my list. So thank you for tuning in again. I know it was a wacky, crazy, fun list, but hey, I wanted to share one of my collections with you guys, and that Spongebob collection is no joke. Go for it. Give it a shot. It's cheap as hell. Thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, do your thing. Do it. Hit the bell. It just excites my every being inside. It excites my every cell inside. 3, 2, 1. It excites my loins. No.